What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 5 of my favorite MLB picks for Wednesday's lineup. I'll walk you through that data, and I'll kind of explain to you guys why I like these picks and why I've decided to put my money on them. As always, bet responsibly, as we can. I know we all have a bit of that degenerate gene in us. So, as I continue to get more settled in the new house, I'm going to try and get you guys some different kinds of content, and I'm going to start branching out a little bit because we're going to be down to just baseball and WNBA. So, keep an eye out for that type of stuff. But looking at the free MLB picks we did for Tuesday, y'all, possibly our worst day ever on free picks. Like I tell y'all, I'm here to be transparent. Like, I want to be open, honest, and I want to help y'all make money. Some days it's not great. Today was one of those days. Over time, we are profitable, but see these picks on the screen, just straight chalks, fucking garbage. Now VIP, like we hit our 3 man on VIP. We still have two-man entries that I gave out in VIP that are live. Looking at the NBA free picks that I gave out for Game 5 of the finals, we hit 4 out of the 5 picks, and the only one that we missed was a hook. We just missed Jalen Williams' assist for the sweep, but we still cashed out there. We're cashing out everywhere. We're going to bounce back on MLB for Wednesday. We always do. And then looking at VIP game picks for today, Tuesday, we're absolutely eating. The Giants kind of fucked us on our 2-unit play. They had 10 hits. They left the bases loaded in the 9th inning. They had bases loaded with 1 out, and they couldn't get anybody home. So they lost 3-2, but we were still profitable today. And the goal is to help y'all make money. We've been doing it for the last year and a half. I've been doing this. We have been profitable every single month that we do this. We've been profitable, I want to say like 68 out of 70 weeks that I've given out picks. So if you want to jump in VIP, you want to get these picks sent to you for free every single day, all you have to do is sign up with one of these apps I'm going to tell you about in the video. You sign up, use my promo code, you make a deposit, and then send me the screenshot on Instagram, and I will hook you up with a free week of VIP. It can be any of the apps in the video or any of the apps below in the description. There's like 6 or 7 apps you can pick from. So take advantage of that, and then I give away an autographed jersey every month on this channel. This month we're doing a signed SGA jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. Do those 3 things and you are entered to win the signed SGA jersey at the end of the month. It'll be the 8th jersey that I give away, and it's just a small way that I can say thank you to you guys because you all have given me this platform. I love doing this shit, and let's keep getting money from the bookies. Let's start getting into these picks. Starting out with Ranger Suarez, under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Look, he started off the year, and he came into this season rehabbing from injury, from a surgery at the end of last season, right? So he didn't start until May. That first start against Arizona, he pitched great the first few innings, and it wasn't until he got into, I want to say, like the 4th inning that he started getting beat up, and it was just his stamina wasn't there yet early in the season. He got beat up again in his 3rd start against Pittsburgh, and other than that, he has been stellar. These last 5 games, he's only given up 3 earned runs in 5 starts. For this to miss, he needs to give up the same amount of runs that he's given up in the last 5 starts in this 1 start, and to the Florida Marlins, or the Miami Marlins. Sorry. Just aged myself a bit. But yeah, I feel really good with this one. They've gotten a little bit better over the last week or 2, but they're still the Miami Marlins. Ranger Suarez is pitching like the best pitcher that Philly has right now. He has been stellar. I feel good that he keeps them under control and keeps them under 3. Next, I'm adding Vladimir Guerrero to that slip. He's gone over, he's been a staple for us this year. He continues to hit. Gone over this in 13 out of 20 games, and I really like it because Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for Arizona. This dude has not been pitching well this year. His ERA is at 6.2. His WHIP is at 1.6. He's just been getting beat up all season, and I like Vladdy to come in and take advantage of it. He's a lefty. Vladdy hits better against lefties. He's batting .333 against them. And he's faced Eduardo Rodriguez 15 times, and he's batting .333 against him in those 15 at-bats. So I love him to show up here. He's also, the first game of this series, he snapped 3 hits, a run, and 3 RBIs. And then when he faced Arizona last year, he went over this in 2 out of 3 games against them. So I like this one. And then I'm staying in the same game, and I'm taking Ketel Marte over 7.5 fantasy score. And so this is actually going to be on Sleeper, and their fantasy score, their scoring system isn't up here, but we're just going to look at like his hits, runs, and RBI. Like, he has been on point. You look at the last 20 games, and he is consistently, like, that's about as consistent as you can get. He's averaging 2.6 hits, runs, and RBIs per game, and he's going up against Eric Lauer. He is batting .412 with 2 home runs in 17 at-bats against Eric Lauer. He absolutely demolishes this dude. And although he doesn't bat as well against lefties as he does against righties, he's already faced this dude 17 times, and he's batting .400 against him. So for me, that overrides his low batting average against lefties, because this is his batting average literally against the guy he's facing. Love this play. Ketel Marte, I think, snaps on Wednesday, and I love taking him over 7.5 fantasy score. And you'll see that on the screen here. We're getting 4.3x for this on Sleeper, but we're actually getting 6x for this. If you look at it, we're putting 30 on it to get over 180, which is 6x. Because we got a 50% profit boost on Sleeper, we get anywhere between 30 to 50% profit boosts every day on there. They have a ton of different props to pick from for each player. They give us different discounted payouts, boosted payouts, and a great sign-up bonus. When you use code BWADE, they're going to double your first deposit up to $100 and give you a free pick. Yo, take advantage of these sign-up bonuses. It is free money. Even if you don't have it in your bank account, you have it on a different app, right? So you withdraw $100 from a different app, you sign up on Sleeper using code BWADE, you deposit the $100 there, and now you have a $200 bankroll to play with, right? Like, it seems like simple math to me. And when you send me the screenshot of that deposit using my promo code, you're also going to get a free week of VIP. You'll get all my picks sent to you for free. If you were tailing our picks today, you would have cashed the fuck out. So tap in, send me that screenshot, and then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment to be entered to win the signed SGA jersey. And also, even if you've been subscribed, make sure that your notifications are on for my posts so that you get them as soon as I post them, and you get the most value for these picks before the lines start to change. Let's start getting into these next picks. I'm taking Gunnar Henderson to have a single, right? Over half a single. He's gotten a single in each of the last 10 games that he's played in, 14 out of the last 20. When we look head-to-head, he has a single in 12 out of 15 games against Tampa. And the beautiful thing is, I mean, he's still young, right? He's learning how to hit for average more. He's getting a lot more. He's playing small ball, hitting those singles, just making contact and getting on base. You can see him doing it consistently over these last 10, where he's been bringing his average up. Head-to-head, he's done it in 12 out of 15. He's going up against Taj Bradley, who, even though a lot of the Rays pitchers have gotten hot over the last month, Taj Bradley is not one of them. He continues to get hit. His ERA is over 4. His WHIP is about 1.3. And Gunnar Henderson is batting .333 against him in 12 at-bats. So that's probably about 5 games where he's faced him as a starter. He has 4 hits in those 12 at-bats. I love him. When you look at the head-to-head and the last 10, he is consistently getting singles in all of those. Feel really good about Gunnar Henderson locking in a single in this game. And then I'm taking Brandon Marsh. At the beginning of this season, I did not think I would be taking the over on Marsh. I was fading him heavy early in the season. When you look at how miserable he started out, and he's coming on strong now. He has gone over this in 7 of the last 8 games, and because he started the year out so terribly, we're still getting him over 1.5 at like even money. Most of the Phillies are over 2.5 for this game. But because Marsh was terrible to start the year, even though he's gotten hot lately, they're still giving them to us at over 1.5. And the thing is, the Marlins are starting Adam Mazur, I think is how you pronounce his name. I'm not sure because he hasn't pitched all season. He's only pitched in 8 games in the majors. He was on the Padres last season, and there's nothing for game log. We can't even look at the individual games on here, but I mean, you see here, 8 games started. His ERA was 7.49. His WHIP was 1.8. He had as many walks just about as he did strikeouts. Like, there was nothing good in this stat line. And this is his first game pitching this season. I don't think it goes well for him. So I love that, I think the Phillies are going to tee off on him. Marsh is batting .266 against righties, which isn't terrible. And again, he's gone over this in 7 of the last 8. He's starting to feel good about himself after a really rough start to the season. So I'm taking Brandon Marsh over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3.1x for this on Parlay Play. Really like this app because they have so many different stat categories available for each player. They get the lines up early, tons of promos, and when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free to play with. You don't have to make a deposit for that $5. It's just so you can try the app out, see if you like it. And then if you do like it, which I think you probably will, I've been using it a ton, I love it, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100 as well. So, if you max it out, you can end up with a $105 sign-up bonus. Literally as easy as just withdrawing $100 from a different app, using code BWADE and putting it on Parlay Play. And now that $100 turned into $205. So jump on it, take advantage of that sign-up bonus, send me a screenshot of your deposit. I'll get you the free week of VIP. You guys will tail all of our picks for the next week. We keep cashing. And then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed SGA jersey. I'm excited for these games, y'all. Let's get some fucking money.